kill.
All we needed to do was get a double kill on you.
Yep.
Well, I'm still very new to this game, okay?
Yeah, that's the same reason why you don't vote on.
On for unless you absolutely know without a doubt.
Then they voted do. They voted do. They voted do.
I was so mad. I was
Sypher,
like,
and if you can win this next game, I will drop a sub.
If Sypher's getting crewmate, he's winning.
Yeah, exactly. So,
No, yes,
everybody
no,
thinks
no,
so,
no.
Alright, and if I play the stream.
It has to be the imposter.
oof.
Literally.
alright. Here's Doom. You need to change colors, Doom, or you good?
Alright, here we go.
Not Doom. God.
Alright, Sypher. So I'm making this video to clear my name a bit. Let's go to Google real quick and type in Skeld map layout. Alright, this is a really shitty image, but it'll do. So I'm going to draw my pathing in yellow. Once this game starts, it's just gonna be playing in the background. Actually, I'm gonna mute this stream and use it as evidence later. So here we are. Just into the game. You and Red got imposter. So what I do on as a crewmate, as a detective, if you will, is I come and hug this right corridor, and I see who cross, and I see black, I see blue, I see yellow, and I see lime green. And so what I also do after I see that 4 people crossed, I head down into storage after like doing some tasks here in admin or whatever. That's not really important, to see when they cross, and then I'll go back up and clear this entire area. And so I'll just group up yellow and green together like this, and then paint in purple. So they said that they were holding each other's hands from here until here. And Wesley was lagging behind, just like in this area, and apparently he was in storage and went up to admin at the end. And then that leaves blue, which I have to assume was even further behind. I thought he was in O2, because yellow and green were together. They'd walked all the way to electrical. One person was dead. Wesley is there. Why is it not Wesley? It's not Wesley because these two were together, and if they are both the imposters, if one was the imposter and they killed Baker, the other one would have called them out. So these two are confirmed innocent. Wesley is suspicious, but because he isn't dead, and he walked through storage, just maybe that was a misread by me, but I thought Wesley was innocent. I thought the killer was Wesley until I saw a very certain someone with blood on their hands. So, and then I went back up to hit the button in case anyone was dead, right? I come up here towards the button, and I just happened to see a little green guy, which I'm gonna paint red because I already used green, heading to the left side. So this adds a couple things into the hot pot. So these two are confirmed innocent. Wesley's suspicious, but I don't think he would have gotten this kill because I know he's a good player, and he knows that I watch this right corridor. And so I see you walking left side, and I'm on button. I hit the button, and I call you out. But first, I walk through my suspicions on these guys. I walk through my suspicions on these guys, which I obviously would have done because that's the information that I initially had. And after I had deduced that Wesley was likely safe, I was like, oh, it must be Sypher. It just if you don't get it, you don't get it. This is just my perspective on the game. We're gonna watch the game back, and hopefully you'll see a little bit of what I was doing. So here you see me going to the top right. You see me going to the top right, but you're new, so everything comes down to you just being new, Sypher. Don't worry about it. Also, generally, people don't hover around sides of the map that they weren't on for a long period of time. So the fact that you just walked like the entire left side of the map, and then I saw you on the right side is weird, even though I didn't really have that information. And to explain why I voted red on the second round, it was the third round, I think it was, is because it was a 50-50 between red and orange. And I just wanted the 50-50. It was just luck. And this is the point where I'm like heading up to a button and I see you walking right. And I don't think you're suspicious up until I talk to Wesley and green and yellow. Let's just listen to what I had to say. The kill. Green, yellow, black, blue. Baker was with green, yellow. Green, yellow, black, blue. Those are the 4 people I counted going to the right side. That's all you need to know. Black, orange, white was like touching top right. I just saw Sypher run from the right side in cafe. So one of the killers is in Hella.
Me and Raccoon were down in
green, yellow,
comms.
black.
We're in storage now.
Yeah, we're in storage. I just did trash.
Mm-hmm.
In that group of green, yellow, and black, did you? They just told them that they were grouped, right? They just told me that green and yellow were grouped together, and they're in storage right now. Which I counted green, yellow, black, blue. Osiris, why did you kill Baker? Guys, were you guys together like on each other the entire time?
Which green? Me green?
Which green?
Hella. Because you went top right, right?
So,
Yeah,
I mean, I was with
okay.
Raccoon
Thank
most
you.
of the time.
Yeah, you were
Black
with
was
Raccoon
me
and
for a
and-
second. But when I went into,
So you're saying
Black
that
didn't-
I'm just waiting for her to him to quit talking so I can talk to Wesley. I'm such an asshole. Holy shit, I'm sorry, Hella. So it's either black or Sypher is what you're saying? Black, what are you doing right
Yeah.
now? You being confused, and I just accused you, is because you're new. I saw you walking from the right side. Like, I was hugging this left wall, and you went from button to medbay hall when I called the button. So that's just you being inexperienced and not knowing what information means. You're muted.
Cyrus, you're muted.
Ah!
Stop screaming.
What are you doing?
Okay, so it's either Hella or Yellow because they were on the right side.
What?
You were on the right
Taz,
side with them.
Yeah,
What?
Taz, we left storage together,
What?
Taz, and then now I'm in electrical.
Come
The best
on.
gear helps you win.
Wesley's pinning the blame on green and yellow, but I think that's unlikely because they were grouped together. and the only way that they're grouped together and they if the only way that they were grouped together and one of them was the imposter is if one of them was throwing and just didn't see them kill Baker, like in front of them.
I was in electrical, so.
I'm
Then
electrical.
why wouldn't
department.
Tella and Raccoon kill you? I think this is Sypher. If you're putting the blame on green and yellow, if you're putting the blame on green and yellow and they were together the entire time they're sussing you, I think it's Sypher. Because I'm putting the blame on you right here because this is a chaotic situation and Black is just in a corner defending himself. The little child kicking back at the adults. Yeah, I saw him in cafe before I pressed button.
Oh!
We're not. Are we voting on this? Is that damning?
Yes, we are.
Alright,
It is
Sypher?
damning.
What?
Who are we
So
voting
you're
for?
voting on me because I
Don't
was
vote.
in the cafe with you?
I didn't get a clear answer. I'm
yeah.
not voting.
Not because you're in cafe, but because the direction that you're running left from right side. And you weren't running left from bottom side because I was just there and I would have seen you. It's not because you were in cafe.
It's not even my time right now.
Alright, I'm just meeting you now because the rest of this game is you accusing me of stream sniping. You see me holding this right side again, and this is to catch on your redundancies. Right now I'm suspicious of orange, but later that becomes nullified. I'm suspicious of orange because he was in the top right area, like teasing the taint. But yeah. I see him in admin, and once again, he was there last round, so I'm like, why is he there now? I'm just seeing if anyone's dead, because, I thought maybe Pink was right side last round. I don't know why I thought that, but I thunk it. And at this point, Teasel dies when, your teammate Dimmadome killed him. And soon reactor's called, and we know information based off of how many people are together. Orange is with yellow and green, so they're probably gonna vouch for him, which I think they do. I can't quite remember, but all I know is that I'm not dead, and I get the other imposter on a 50-50. I'll explain why it's a 50-50 once it goes into the vote. I'm just gonna wait because that time is like now. No, yeah, the meeting is in like a long time from now, isn't it? Right now, yellow and green are completely clear. That means Raccoon and Abby are clear. I am not suspicious of Leslie at all. In fact, he dies to Dimmadome in security. I walk out. Nick should have seen me come from reactor side, but, he didn't, whatever. And this is the point that he calls me out. I'm like, oh, I'm being brain dead. I'm just doing tasks and walking. So, listen, from my perspective, green, yellow, and myself are clear, because obviously I'm not the imposter. And Nick reported the body on 6, and the information that he'd brought to the table beforehand, just the information he brought to the table, accusing me of killing Wesley in security. I just assumed that it wasn't him, even though, that's maybe not the smartest thing, but I just trust Nick in this situation. Let's listen.
I'm like 90% sure he fucking stream sniped me. Like, Like, I'm pretty fucking
Me and
sure.
Hella saw.
Because I had a task in Reactor. I'm listening to a podcast right now.
Me and Hella saw Silas and Pam,
the doors were shut. I don't know. There's a possibility it wasn't you. Are you
I mean,
sure?
Taz didn't. When Taz went in with the reactors with us and then started doing, I think it was what Simon Says, while the rest of us got reactors. Which I mean, a bunch of us were in there. Fine.
Fair.
Yeah.
Because Simon Says is kind of annoying.
Yeah, it is.
So they just cleared me, which negates
Especially
Nick's,
when, like,
I didn't even
fucking
pay
meeting.
attention.
which gets rid of Nick's suspicions. You know, these guys are clear. Nick suspected me. So he's clear. It's a 50-50.
Mentioned that reactor was cold.
I'm so mad right now, chat. Like, I'm furious. I am furious.
Pretty sure I went into. No, did I go into electrical?
Didn't we vouch for that?
I'm so mad.
Hella and me can vouch for
In Sypher,
we did see him in electrical.
I didn't time myself going into cafe and seeing you. That just so happened. If I didn't see you, I totally would have voted Wesley, by the way.
So this is in between Chewy and Red, right?
Yeah. I
And
had
we
to
have
vote
numbers.
red
We
and
can- we
for
can
a
vote
really
either
long
or.
time.
I was the engine doing the Matt Simon Says game.
What?
I
was
went
in-
to security, walked out, went down
reactor.
to engine, went back into electrical.
Okay.
Oh, is Simon
so-
Says the bunch of blinky buttons?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh!
Hold on. I heard Chewy say that he was doing Simon Says. And that's like
What are we
the
voting?
information that I needed
I
to
look
win.
pretty calm, but I'm gonna call him out.
Can vouch for him.
Listen.
We did see him in electrical.
So
At
this
one
is
point.
in between Chewy and Red, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had
and
to
we have
vote
numbers.
red
We
and
can- we
for
can
a
vote
really
either
long
or.
time.
I was the engine doing the Matt Simon Says game.
He says it right here. I was in engine doing Simon Says. And that's what won.
I was in
security, walked
That's what won
went
us the
down
game.
to engine,
We didn't
went
vote
back
this
into
round,
electrical.
but that just
Okay.
happened.
Oh, is Simon
so-
Says the bunch of blinky buttons?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh!
What are we voting?
Yeah.
I look pretty.
I just said vote. I didn't say who. So they assumed that was vote skip. You see me voting here. That's pretty suspicious of me stream sniping, but no, it was just a 50-50 between Chewy and Red.
But I'm gonna
Like
call
I
him
said
out on
a
it.
million years, I'm a
This
broken
fucking
record, I know.
evidence.
Red and orange.
Like, that was 100% a fucking.
I didn't even think of following Orange to Reactor, but then Reactor was called,
So mad.
so that just led me in the direction of Orange.
I'm going to.
Reactor's fixed. I see Orange on the Simon Says right then.
See, he's fucking no. Yes.
No, right here. Sorry. Yeah, he's just chilling on top of Simon Says, finishing his shit. And at this point, it clicks. I'm like, oh, it has to be Red because this guy said he was on Simon Says last round. And right now, I'm trying to dance, even though my dancing skills suck. Just hitting AD. I suck at dancing. Right now, I'm trying to get Nick to press the button so that we can vote out Red. But you guys call lights right now. So I'm like, okay, you stay here, Nick. I'll go fix lights. Lights are faked in like 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 5, 4, 3, extra long 2, 1. Ba-da! And that's my logic. If you don't understand it, I understand, but that's just what separated you, a person that's played like maybe 4 games before that, and me that's played like every day for the past week and a half. I didn't think about this during the game, but your teammate Red, no one really saw him the entire time. He was just kind of everywhere and nowhere all at the same time. So hopefully that clears my name. It's just you being inexperienced and not knowing what my plans and or habits are whenever I'm a crewmate being a detective. So, the things that I did that you thought were suspicious is hold this right corner and then check on the right side and clear everyone from being an imposter here. Because what I did, gate locking the top right and the bottom right, is clearing the right side of imposters. And so that meant everyone on the left that went left is suspicious. Which included you. Then you went right side, and then you went left, in a very fast pace, must I say. Hopefully you understand it. Let's be friends, Sypher. Smile.